Alright, so you just bought the Howitzer. Where is it? Here it is. The Howitzer or the T-155F, T-155, whatever. And you were stuck. You don't know how to use it. And you feel like you wasted your money. That was me before the PvP update when I first bought it. I really was pissed off. I spent 30k coins on something that cannot aim properly. Today, we're going to fix that. So this video will be divided into two parts. If you're a PvP main, you can watch the PvP part. If you're a PvE main, you can watch the PvE part because the Howitzer can be used in both. Now, starting with PvE, here it is, the Howitzer, or the T-155F, whatever you call it. There's a big problem though. Before the current update, which was like 5 years ago, you could hit from the base and target enemies. But now you cannot really do that. So you're forced outside the base area. If you truly want to grind with the Howitzer, you have to follow these rules. First of all, you have to fix your sensitivity. If you, for example, put a high sensitivity, vehicle sensitivity, look what happens. It's so it's so difficult to hit. Like you can barely aim. But if you reduce your sensitivity by going to controller, scrolling all the way down, and reducing it to a range from like 5 to 20, which is a perfect range, it becomes slower, so you can aim more precisely. Since the aiming is very weird in this game, so you get this slow movement where you can fixate your aim and hit better. But there's a big problem: buildings. Sometimes you cannot hit your specific area. Sometimes it hits a different area. Why? Because it shows you that you're targeting this area, but actually there's a building blocking it or blocking the ability to hit that area. The second thing you need to memorize is the bot spawn location. They spawn at the same positions every single time. You need to memorize them and know them well. But the main problem is the Howitzer got a nerf. When? 5 years ago. Not literally, it's a joke, by the way. It got a big nerf where it cannot really hit properly inside some buildings. So some missions cannot really be done by the Howitzer. Cannot really hit them. But some missions you can hit the bots that are inside the buildings in some missions because I don't know why. So this is why even before the nerf there were buildings you cannot hit inside. This is why they used to pair the Howitzer with another thing. The Howitzer is probably a bad grinding tool. I don't recommend it. 30k for such a grinding tool. You can get 5k more and get the little bird, which is a much better deal, by the way. Little Bird allows you to land anywhere and teaches you piloting skills which will be necessary in the future. So this is for the PvE part. If you bought the Howitzer, just it's not a good deal for the PvE. Watch the tutorial I made for beginners. It's the best way to grind and it's better than grinding with a Howitzer. Now in PvP, it's literally the exact opposite. Okay, I spawned my Howitzer, now what? Now there's a big problem for the enemy team. You can just sit here, literally just sit here, just do this, and they would need to like travel the whole map to get you or get you the helicopter. Which, by the way, you can still counter if you have a stinger because yeah. Also, you can do the glitch where you just exit and wrench it, then re-enter, waste their main rockets, force them to go onto Copilot and shoot them down, but that's a little bit complex for my and your brains. So anyways, we got the Howitzer out, and now you need to get kills. How do you do that? Hotspots. Not this hotspot. Actual hotspots in the map. Where are people usually sitting? Here. People usually want to get ammo. Shoot there, and you could get a kill. Is it guaranteed? No. But you could possibly get a kill. You have to target areas that they usually go to, which is basically over here. Wait, one sec. Where they can spawn the vehicle. Over here, where they can spawn ammunition or vehicles. But since we got point A, the vehicle The two vehicle spawns for point A are here, point B, and the ammo thingy. So they don't have it. So they aren't really going there. They only have one vehicle spot, which is here, and you can just hit it. You're probably wondering why I haven't gotten a single kill. It's just okay. Sometimes you do, there isn't people there. Sometimes you're not as fortunate, but that's okay. You keep trying. You have 30 shots for a reason. Yeah, see? I told you. You can just do this, or, yeah, there's an or. You can be this annoying ass player, more annoying. You get like 5,000 wrenches, then just go. Literally, use the Howitzer as a tank. This sounds crazy and counterintuitive, but yes, you can absolutely do this. You can one-shot tanks, you can one-shot helicopters, you can do a lot. So say this guy over here. I hope he sees me. Oh, he doesn't. This guy over here, let's take him for an example. Oh, he got shot down. As you know, the Howitzer has a weak spot. That's the lowest I can aim. If I'm in an open area, yep, that's the closest I can aim. So if they're anywhere from here to here, not there, I mean here to here, they just sit back, RPG you, and you exit from one place, which is the back, so they can just RPG you and shoot you out if you wanna exit, which is a big problem. So if you wanna get into close quarters, you have to have a building in front of you to at least be able to hit them. This guy, for example, it's so easy. I'm not aiming. I just hit him, and it's one shot. Just one shot. There's no skill in this. This guy, literally easy. And also, another tip I can give you as a how to player in PvP is to look around. You don't always have to be aiming because aiming really cannot make you look around properly. But like, if I'm just in free view, I can see literally everything and just camp. I'm not gonna camp. I'm gonna make it more interesting. I'm just gonna. There's a tank too. The enemy team is really happy now. Also, you have to memorize enemy spawn locations in PvP too, so you can hit them. If your teammates are absolutely killing your opponents, you can just try to target one of their spawn points, which is beside the vehicle, like there. I'm just gonna show you a map, but I'm just gonna show you over here, over here, I think, over here, and over here behind this building, and other spawn locations. Also the same towards point A and C, if you're attacking those. Here's this guy. Cool. This easy. He can't do anything towards point C and try to help them out. And the problem with point C is that you can get shot down easily. The thing I had to tell you is that be careful. If somebody just gets behind you, it's game over because you cannot shoot them. It's an open area. If somebody gets behind you, you cannot do anything. And here, I just got RPG'd. What do? Exit, fix the tank, re-enter. The Howitzer. So that's it. Stop watching and go do something productive.